Prime Minister, my question to you, do you support the coal industry? When will your government build new coal-fired power stations so we can get a reliable base load for manufacturing, so we can compete with the rest of the world? Because renewable energies are not reliable for base load and are too expensive. Also, you say to keep up with you're going to bring down, or our economy is going to grow, we need base load for our economy to grow.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, the short answer to the question is yes. And the short answer to the question is yes when it comes to our fossil fuel industry, and particularly coal, because it will be around for decades to come. We know that's the case. In fact, demand is going to increase between now and 2030 because, you know, particularly in our region, in our part of the world, they are looking to grow their economies, and until they're in a position where they can use technologies like we can in this country, which enables us to harness other forms of power, then they need that to grow their economies, and they're not about to trade off their jobs any more than we are. And our approach to reliable, affordable energy, and this, we've got a 5-point plan on the economy. First one is lower taxes and less regulation. The second one is about investing in skills and infrastructure, and we've talked about some of those things on the dams. The third one is reliable, affordable energy, data and digital economy, best in the top 10 by 2030, and sovereign manufacturing, Australian manufacturing. But on reliable, affordable energy, there is a lot of renewable power in the system, but you're right. It doesn't work when the sun isn't shining and the wind isn't blowing. And that is why we've funded the Kurri Kurri gas-fired power plant. What you need in today's energy economy is you need to continue to run your coal-fired power stations for as long as you possibly can. And that is our policy. We want them to run as long as they possibly can. And we also, because what that does is it helps the rest of the energy system, particularly renewables, to, when they're not working, you've got something in backup. And the thing about a gas-fired power plant is you can switch it on and you can switch it off. And increasingly, if you are building a new coal-fired plant, and if someone wants to do that, well, they're welcome to. It'll be difficult because of the state government planning powers, which probably never allow them to do it. But nevertheless, if they wish to, fine. If they're commercial and they stack up, good luck. But with a gas-fired power plant, that actually ensures that we can firm up our energy system, and so you get that reliable, affordable energy. Now, what has that meant here on the Central Coast in the Hunter? The other arrangements we put in to support the Tomago aluminium smelter means it's still open, and it's going to still be open. We did the same thing down in Victoria with their aluminium smelter in Portland. And we did that by ensuring that we were guaranteeing the reliable, affordable energy in to support it. That is coal-fired power for as long as you can possibly run it, but it's also other forms like gas and firming powers that work in that system. So it's a mix, and you've got to have them all. But when it comes to coal industry, it's worth $35 billion to us every year in exports. And that's money Australia needs to grow our economy and to ensure that we can pay for the essential services that Australians rely on.